Hey y'all, Gardener Gerg here again. So I just wanted to update on the cucumbers, which are turning out pretty good. So as you can see, the cucumbers are blooming pretty good. But unfortunately, you see this hole here? I don't know if something tried to dig out my seed for, I think this is the pepper. In this, no, that's the tomato. Because I put less soil in the tomato because tomatoes are disgusting. And this is the jalapenos, which is a little... But yeah, pretty happy with the cucumber production. So I'm just going to water it now quickly. Sorry, I should probably also mention this is my first time using this gimbal, so it's kind of obviously wonky. Hopefully it's more smooth. But look at the ceiling. Or not the ceiling, the sky. Isn't it kind of pretty? Pretty good. Do you guys want to see my dad's roses? A lot of random strangers come up to this bush and take pictures with their dogs and whatnot. It's pretty cute. Look at this. They're blooming pretty nicely, while the others aren't even close. It's actually devastating, honestly. Like, the peppers should at least be forming a little bit. But we're gonna water, and that's it. Alright guys, so for this section of the video, I'm going to show you my secret specialty. My secret specialty food, which is chicken, vegetables, and some Asian sauce. This is how you cook. Cooking 101. So first, as you can see, this is pretty dry. So I'm going to cut that up. Again, fancy Korean knife. Cut it up so it's nice and not oxidized, overexposed. So what I like to do is make a little accordion thing, and then cut it right down the middle. Beautiful, right? Super nice. I'm gonna move this to the side. So it's important to pat it down because, as you can see, it's super slippery and disgusting. So as you know, as I've ranted 100 times, I don't like touching meat, so I'm using a glove. Optional. And then you want to cut it into some fine pieces, and when I say fine, your desirable size. But you do this to make sure that it cooks evenly for each piece because raw chicken's bad, you know, and you don't want to die from raw chicken. So we'll do that. Now it's time to season. So salt. I like to put a generous amount of salt, as I have explained in other videos. Both sides, of course. Pepper, generous amount. Might be too generous, I don't really care. We go again. Garlic powder. And then you smush it all into a big, disgusting ball. So now that we have this coated with our dries, we will get a bowl. So with our bowl, we're going to take our dry chicken, plop it in, and then we will crack 2 eggs within the chicken. Super gross, super disgusting. Use 2 gloves. And you want to mix it super well. Man, at this point, do I just make fried chicken? Nah. So now that we have this coated in egg, we're gonna transfer back to our plate. It's gonna be messy, so be careful. In there. Now we have that bird on bird action. Okay, and we still have our other egg on the side, which we're gonna cook. Alright, so there's our chicken, there's our egg. Prep the baby bok choy, which consists of simply just peeling it and rinsing it. You don't need to see me do that. Here's the bok choy, rinsed and ready to go. I'm gonna throw this away, it looks nasty, and it feels nasty. Honestly, these all might be bad. Whatever. If we die, we die. Okay, so now, standard procedure. Heat goes on high. Put a lot of oil. Not a lot, just put a normal, healthy amount. So wait till that gets nice and warm, and then we'll throw the chicken on. Anyways, do you guys know today? No, yesterday someone told me I look 18. That's crazy. I was like, no, I'm 32 this year, dude. I'm an old man. So we want to use a wooden spoon against the metal pan. Very important. And then we'll just go ahead and put the chicken in. Sorry, bird on bird. So again, we want to make sure that it's super even and every inch of the bird cooks well and accurately. Or not accurately, thoroughly is the correct term. So for the heat level, right now it's on medium. I might actually turn it up because I want it to be super crispy. Yeah, so we're gonna put it on high for a bit. Don't forget our chilies. You know what, we're gonna mix this into the eggs, which we have sitting aside. Get a clean spoon. A big spoonful of it. Look at the seeds on that thing. And then in the bowl of egg. And now at this point we could flip our chicken. We're gonna put it back on medium because I don't think there's enough oil and liquid in this. Oh, hi again. The gimbal just really wants to show me. So what we're gonna do to help this move along is I like to take a lid and cover it. So this way the steam is isolated and also cooking it, making it juicy as well. Yeah, so now we can see there's a little bit of juice flowing, which is it's a really good sign. Put some more oil, very little, and we will throw in our bok choy and our eggplant. Again, we're on medium to low heat. Yeah, so it's okay to mix it up, just so every grain is coated with each essence and whatnot of each other component to the dish, or whatever, if that makes sense, you know. I'm not a wizard, man. And the eggplants should soften with more heat, so keep that in mind. So there's no designated time for this. I'm gonna say I'll leave it on for another minute. So I know plating is a crucial thing in the food industry. Like, I understand you want to make food look good so people are like interested to eat it and buy it and whatever. Sometimes I disagree with the practice. Like, man, just put it in a bowl, sauce it up for me, and let's go to town. You know? It's been over a minute and I'm just yapping. It looks pretty colorful. So again, here's your egg. Just gonna sprinkle it right on top. And then we mix. Remember what Jamie Oliver says. Mix. So we're just gonna level it out like this for another minute. And then we're gonna put some sesame oil on top and it should be good to go. I say that and I immediately mixed it because I was worried. Here, 1 minute, starting now. All right, here's our pure sesame oil. And then, like, this is all you really need. It's a very potent oil. Very quick mix, and then we take it off the heat because the oil will burn. As I mentioned, it's okay for it to be in a big ball. It's going in your belly anyways. Yeah, looks pretty good. I think the color could be a little better. So again, as mentioned, I'm brown. We like our super thin Lebanese pita bread with essentially every food that exists. So we're gonna try the chicken alone first. That's really nice. Like, it's juicy, the salt's there, the pepper's there, the garlic's definitely there. Yeah, let's try the eggplant. Same thing. I would say the eggplant needs a little bit more time. It definitely retains the heat much more than the chicken, which is a good thing, especially because this is a dish that you will likely want to be combining the ingredients and the foods together. So this is the bok choy and an egg. And a bread. I don't know, that's really nice. Overall, I would give this dish an A or a 8.0 out of 10. It does feel like something's missing. Probably more carbohydrates, because this is just protein and vegetables. So I will say, this is how you make a delicious, super easy, super flavorful, low calorie, chicken, vegetable, low carb dish.